Alrighty guys, I think we're live. It's been a while. Alright, so we're back. It is absolutely miserable weather here. Windy, rainy, freezing cold, everything, you name it, it's horrible here. So that's why I haven't been shooting too much. It's been about a week since I've shot. I was thinking about doing a bit of target, and then I thought, oh, why not try get the old Evolve out. So the Evolve's coming out today. The old Evolve 35, is that the right way? Oh no, and the dog. The dog and the Evolve. Let's get the chat going for you. Alright, chat's happening. Shut up, dog. Dog, shut up. Wait. Oh, that made it even worse. Oh no, now the dog's going crackers. Brad, how are you? It'd be alright if this dog would shut the fuck up. Dad said, you better be careful because I got the Evolve out. How Blakes, how are you? Oh god, dog. Shut up. I need to buy some treats for it or something. What could I do? Who knows? Hose it. No, not hose it and reach it. Let's hope it just shuts up for a little bit. So the plan is today to do a bit of 3D shooting. Well, 2D shooting. 2D in the backyard. Try and get a couple of close range distances for the Evolve, because I'm struggling a bit on the short range. So I thought I'd get a little, I'll show you what I'm doing anyway. Take you through. I got no gimbal today. Great time, just literally watching Steve Ann's new focus video. You noisy 3D target, that's right too, that is right. So look at this, I had this target, that's not it, the wind blew that. I checked that out, I got a nice little rabbit printout, glued it onto some cardboard, and we're going to do a bit of 3D action, or a bit of 2D practicing with the Evolve. And it's starting to rain, so let's see how long we can get. Let's see if we can get half an hour in a few targets anyway. This wind, this rain, this weather, she's all horrible. But let's get into it anyway. So what has been happening? Not much. So as Mr. Stephen Hand got a new super video out. Is it? Man, it's noisy. Man, it's not. I'm reading the chat as I'm talking. So it's windy as here. Lucky we got the thing out. So I was thinking, I've got everything. I've finally got everything between. Wang Jang, Jim, morning, you! Nice weather to shoot. No, it's horrible weather to shoot. It's raining, it's windy, and I forgot me scope. Something different. I can't get it sorted, can I? I can never get it sorted. Alright guys, so hang in there. Hang in there, you just can look at the thing. I'll put up a thing now, I'll be right back. I'll just go get me sight and we'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I got the scope. Can you believe it? How thick can you be for getting the scope? What do you think of the new Supra? It looks alright. The riser looks awesome. Did you see Stephen's hand thing about the distance between the front of the bow and the front of the limbs? Thought that was really interesting. I'll show you what I mean. I need to move this scope in too. I think this scope's too far out. What do you reckon? You think that's Amanda B? How are you? So yeah, you think I got the scope too far out? You think I should move it in? I think it's, I don't know, I was just looking at the last 3D video. It probably should be in there, I think. I don't know, that's what I was thinking anyway. We'll shoot it how it is today. That's where my thing's set up to. Scope. That's it, get the old scope out, but I don't know whether to run it in. Is it too far out? You think that's too far out for a 3D setup? It'll be alright for target. Who knows anyway. So we're going to do a bit of 3D, a bit of 2D. Let's see if I can get me 18 metre setting good. I have a couple of shots with the Evolve, and what I need to do is serve this string as well. Of the Evolve for hunting. Do you know if does the new Super have the Evolve cams? Does anyone know that? I didn't think about that. Does the Horizar, how are you Horizar? Is I saying that right? Probably not. Does the new Super have the Evolve cams or not? Or is it the old Super cams? That's something that I don't know. It does. Close enough. Alright, let's have a first shot of the day anyway. It's been a week since I've had a shot. This Target Evolve cams. Oh, that's pretty cool. Did the old Super have the Evolve cams on it? Yes, Target Evolve cams. Alright, so we're getting the old thing out with the thumb. I'm still running the thumb. I probably should go back to the back tension for a bit of practice. But anyway, let's have a shot. Let's get into it. How many shots do you think I should have? One at a time? Go get it? We'll soon see. Let's have a shot, see how far away I am. I'm at about 18 metres here, and I'm on my 20 metre setting. So let's see how close this gets. I got a little aiming point. Oh yeah, the Evolve. Man, that shoots so hard. But it is a bit high, that's for sure. So let's go up to, right, this is in between 20 and 18, 20 and 15 on the sight tape. Running out of fletched arrows. The limbs are not much compression on the thing, I just like the distance between here. Did you see measure the distance from this point to this point, like putting an arrow down here, and it was really short? I thought that was really interesting. Buffering bad here, Dick's Q. Well, hopefully it picks up a bit. It seems to be alright on my end. Go out, close the video down, go out and come back in. That normally helps. If it's buffering bad for you, close the video, go back and come back in, and it should fix it. Fingers crossed. Although you won't be able to see that because he's buffering. Alright, let's have another one. Oh, that's on the money. That's on the money. Let's go have a look at that. Alright, so we'll go have a shot and go check it out anyway. Still buffering? No, buffering here too. Yeah, we'll get the thing out. Can someone write in the text, close and reopen the thing, and you'll fix it. So to fix a buffer, and if it's on your side, just close the thing down. Someone write in the chat for me, close and reopen if you're buffering. But look at this from, oh, now that's a peanut, 18's on the money, so now can we see that? You see that ring right in the middle of the ring, so there's the first one, there's the second one. So we've got an 18 metre setting, we'll have another couple of shots. See if I can get a couple more peanuts. Shooting the rabbit. Shooting the rabbit. Ah, thank you, 406. You are a legend, buddy. A legend, thank you. Poor rabbit, Amanda says, poor rabbit. Lucky it's only a picture. Do you know what? The Indian miner's been hanging around a bit lately. I'm going to start hunting them in the backyard, I think. Maybe. It could be that too, Dick's Q. Could be that. Let's see if I can pump it again. The sights are on. I'm thinking about buying a 3D target for the backyard too. What do you reckon? You think it'd be a bit more interesting if I got a 3D target? Which one do you like between the PSC and the Hyot? I like the PSC heaps better than the Hyot. The Hyot just didn't suit me. Nothing against Hyot. Got nothing against Hyot. Don't think that. It just didn't suit me. How's the target bag holding up in the long terms, Drew? Man, you know how many, you've seen how many shots I've shot into it. It's still going great. It's still catching the targets like no tomorrow. And I'm using the 70-pound skinny arrows, 330 feet per second, and they're still holding it up. I can't get over the bag. And with the fat arrows, normally if you shoot a fat arrow into a target, it just destroys the target, like absolutely destroys, because the fat arrow is just making giant holes. But the fat arrows don't even bother the bag target for some reason, which is pretty crazy. 338 feet per second. Is that what you're running, or Blex? Did I say 338? 330 feet per second is what I was meant to say, if that's what I said. 330 feet per second. Coming out of the old Evolve 35. So here we go, let's see if we can get this one back on the money. I think that's pretty close. I think that's pretty close. Make it 2 to make it true. I'm sure the jigsaw mats do nothing. Let me tell you, the jigsaw mats do not catch the arrows at all, because I'm only using little jigsaw mats that are about this thick that you get for $4 each from the reject shop. So they're reject quality mats. So the mats do nothing. Trust me about that. I've never. Don't know. Yeah, PSC is good. I wouldn't have got no problems with the PSC. Hyot's just big because they give away so many bows. Hyot give away a hell of a lot of bows, that's for sure. That was a bit high. I think that was just me. It'd be cool if I could do a scoring round in the backyard. Imagine that, bit of 3D scoring in the backyard, set up 20 different spots. I suppose I could do a short range one. What's the distance? Who knows the ABA Group 1 distance? I think it's 10 meters, 7 meters plus or minus, is it? Or what's Group B too? Does anyone know the groups? Let me know the distance from the groups, and we might make a little range here at the moment. See how we go. Oh, they're both a fraction high. 20 meters. I want to be hitting the thing, don't I? Right, let's have another go. And look how far, look how much the bag's still stopping the target, the arrow real quick. They're not going in very far. Alright, let's do a retake. I could probably do like a 5 metre, a 7 metre, a 15 metre, a couple of different angles. Just get me sights in maybe, I don't know. I wasn't planning on doing a longie today, just a couple of shots. Get back into it with interchangeable grips. Wouldn't that be good? Wouldn't that be good, being able to put on a custom grip on your thing? Because let me tell you, this grip feels totally different to the performance grip, the perform grip. Might need two to stop the arrow. Man, you don't. Let me tell you, those rubber mats do nothing. All the rubber mat is for is to keep the target flat. You could shoot through that rubber thing like it was nothing. I could push an arrow, throw an arrow through it. 5.6 to 8.4. Thank you very much, Ron. You're an absolute legend. Let's do a bit of that then. We'll shoot these two and then try and do a bit of close range group 1. Because I think it's a group 1 target. I don't know where I got it. Someone gave it to me and I just keep printing it, keep photocopying it. I think I got me 18 setting. Oh, and there's the group 2s. Oh, that was low. Group 2's 12 to 18. Ah, so if I could set up a group 2 would be good, because I could do group 1 and group 2 in the backyard. You guys are legends. Filling me in, let me know. Let me tell you, the old Evolve, shooting it this fast, it's not forgiving at all. Little tiny mishap, just a little tiny bit out and you're way out. I think the scope's still a bit high. Alright, let's get a... I don't have my stand on there. Let's try and do a 7 metre one. Group 3, 12, 16 to 24. Well, I got 18 in the backyard. I can shoot out to 18 in the backyard. I'll be able to get the target in and me. I think this is about... Just using an arrow as the stand. Have you seen that one before? I just got an arrow leaning into the string, stuck it in the ground. That's going to be my stand for today. Group 5 is 32 to 45. Group 12, 24 to 36. Thank you. Well, we can do a short distance one. Let's do a couple of little sight settings. 7 metres, so this is exactly 7. Let's put an arrow here for 7. Because most of the targets, most of the close ranges are around 7 metres in there on the thing. So let's try and get a 7 metre setting. See how close we are. Let's go get these targets, these arrows, and see how we go. Try and get a nice close 7 metre setting. So when I get to the closies, we can pump it. There we go. That's some great shooting. One high, one low. Ew. Oh man, it's stuck in there. Alright. Let's try and get a 7 metre shot cranking. So there's 7. Put that there. Good angle, you reckon? Good angle? We'll try and mix the angles up a bit for you. Okay, so I'll shoot it. I think it was 15. We'll try that. We'll try this, see where it ends up. Oh, here comes the grey clouds too. Here, that's all we need. Alright, 7 metres, here we go. Low. Way low. That's the thing, I think I need to move it down, don't I, if I'm this close? Let's try that. I've moved it down 2 hashies. Let's see which distance. And that's what wigs me out about the 7 meters, because I don't know whether to move it up and down, because you got the, it's right on that lump of the curve, you know what I mean? That's it. I think that's it. So 17 or 22 on the sight tape. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look. Sounds like the cops there after Gary. He's on his way over real quick. Funny. Ooh, just scraping it in on that one. Look at that. And the low one, that was the first one. Let's have another go. I think I've got the sight setting now. Might need to go. Who knows? Can never work out which way to go up or down. For 20 meters, for 7 meters, use the 20 meter setting. Seems to be the 22 meter setting for me. So I'm running at the moment 22. It's right on 22 on the old sight tape. Have another go. Oh yeah, that's it. So 22's the money for 7 meters. Let's go have a look at this. Let's go have a look. Peanut put in that same hole. Look at that, that's what we want for 7 meters. Okay, what about 5.6? Let's see what happens if I leave it on that sight setting and go to 5.6 meters. Well, let's go to 5. Here. Let's see how it ends up next to the 5. Just checked another live feed. Just checked another live feed and it's good. So it's on your end. Oh, you're joking. Well, everyone else seems to be sweet. Don't know what's going on there, Diggs Q. Don't know what's going on there, buddy. Okay, 5 meter setting. What's this? Walk up tuning. Now I'm just trying to get me close range sight settings for the ABA round for the 3D, 2D targets. I'm trying to video all good for Ron. Kevin says I'm fine. It's strange. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, 5 meters. Let's see the difference between 5 meters and 7 meters on the old scope. It's so close to the target. You want to be pumping it every time. You want to have you need your sight settings for these ones. Because God, you can just pump them in. If you're missing these ones, something going on. Alright. 5 meter setting is 25, Oblex says. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to restart it. Stay there and we'll see if that fixes it for you. Oh, the 144 and it's working now. You just have to turn the thing down. I wonder if I could do that, turn it down a bit. Just run 44. 480. That might help. See if I can do that. Settings. Broadcast rate. Resolution output. Let's try 480. Alright, I just lowered the quality a little bit. Let's see if that picks it up a bit for you. Let me know what you think. Okay, 5 meters, here we go. She's low. She's low. Oblex says 20 and 25, so I might try. Oh no, that was 25. I was on 25 for 7. Let's try 30. Let's try 30 sight settings, 30 meter on the sight tape. Alright, let me know if the quality's any better or any worse. Are we buffering less or buffering better? Same hole. Let's go down to now we're on 35. On the sight tape. Let's see how it happens. Thirty-five's too much. So it's like 32. Let's get these arrows so I don't start smashing them. You'll figure it out in time. Thanks for the shot of the 3 scarecrows. What's the 3 scarecrows? Look at that, the first 2 were low. Second one was a fraction high. So let's try this one in between. See how we go. Didn't smash the knock. Didn't smash the knock. Oh, the cartoon. It is a cool cartoon, cool picture. How many Group A's do you normally shoot in a round? Does anyone know that? In an ABA round, how many Group A's would you shoot? Just have a look what the Group 1 is again. To 8.4. Let's try this. Gary! Gary, he loves it. He can't help himself.
I caught ya.
Buddy?
I've been sleeping out the front of the car.
I mean, just waiting for it to happen.
Just waiting to catch up to
Just waiting for me to go live. That'll be right.
What have I missed? What are you doing, Jimmy?
Just getting a bit of sight settings. I thought I'd get the evolve out and just get the get the close ones happening. So I thought that's the plan today. And I'm trying to just get the things happening. Trying to work that hump out. You know what I mean? You go up and down.
It's funny with the trajectory, isn't it?
I reckon.
Yeah.
So we're at 5.5 here. Let's see how we go. That's pretty close.
Close. Head's good.
Head's looking better?
Yeah. Must feel better.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so, before Gary fixed me up with the head wobble, I was getting real uncomfortable in the back shoulder. I was like really trying to find me spot and I couldn't find it, but now that I got the head back normal, I just come back and everything seems to come back square.
Yeah, well, it affects the anchor and everything. And look what I got. I got an OK Archery
Oh,
hat.
he's got the OK
Compliments
finally.
of Mr. Buscombe.
Mr. B's pumped it out finally. So Gary's been shooting OK for a while. He's been stinging for OK
hat. For a
hat.
hat.
Let's have a look at this.
Pretty right.
It's pretty much right in the middle, a little bit to the left, but we're in the right height anyway. So it turns out that it's 25 for 7 and 32 on the sight tape for 5.
Mm. Yeah, it's always weird. Your 5 metre setting probably about the same as your 20 or your 25 even.
Primal says me cord's wrapping around my string.
On your is it?
Alright, have a look, Gary. While I have a shot.
Oh look, mine gets a bit of a twist on it too. It's not a big deal. Might have to check how high it's coming up towards your cable guide too,
It's
maybe.
come a bit loose.
Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be a bit tighter, doesn't it?
Alright, so we've got our 7 metre setting and our 5 metre setting. Let's get our 8 metre setting, and then we've got the group 1s covered. Because I think it goes from 5.6 to 8.4. Should be about here. And Gary can what is it? Critique me form as we go.
One thing I did want to notice too, that the other day when I was out here watching you, when you rewatch the video, your hip looks a lot worse on camera than it actually is in real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it does.
The camera's magnifying.
Yeah, the camera makes it look worse because when I was watching, I'm going, it wasn't that bad when I was watching you. That's why I wasn't overly concerned. I don't know whether it's a combination of the slope of the ground and
the angle of the
camera.
camera.
But it definitely doesn't look as bad in real life as what it does on the camera.
Well, that's something
yeah, it's
different.
weird. Well, somebody commented I was a lot smaller live too.
Oh, funny. All right, let's check the distance. Eight metres exactly. This dog though,
Oh, never
is it
stops.
ridiculous or what?
Have you complained to council or what?
Getting close to it.
I got 2 next door to my place that bark and drive me crazy. But unfortunately, they're my daughters.
You can't do anything about that. So how's the audio? Is the audio all right? What about 3 metres? We don't do a 3 metre shoot at ABA. The shortest one we do in the ABA is 5.6.
Yeah, it's 7 plus or minus, isn't it?
Yeah, so that equals 5.6. And this is the longest group 1, so we're just trying to get the group 1 happening. How about this? Get it back here, and then Gary can get in the video as well.
Yeah, don't need my ugly head in it.
There we go. So let's put it back on the 7 metre setting.
You got your side a long way out too.
I was just talking. Did you hear me talking about
No,
that?
I was right. You're probably a bit size of that to get around the peep.
I was just at the start of the video. I talked about whether I should bring it in or not.
No, I just saw you live and I just
Dropped
dropped
everything
everything.
and
I got to get
there.
I got to get a piece of this.
Classic. Yeah, no, I was thinking because it just might stop a bit of the hand talk as to a bit of the talking as well.
Yeah. Might amplify your movement too, though.
Yeah, that's true, maybe.
It's always a compromise.
Seems alright, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it's only twisting around where they meet. That's not an issue at all. We can't do it any other way because if you put the cable around the other side of that, then it'll drag on that. No, that's all right. It's all good. Probably does need to be tightened a bit though.
It is a bit loose, isn't it?
Oh, jeez. It's a great day, isn't it?
It's cold, ain't it?
I was sitting at home debating whether to walk across the road and have a shoot.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe I should have a shoot. Maybe I shouldn't. I thought, oh, screw it. Just get out and do a couple of arrows anyway. Do a little video.
Yeah, that head position's really good, isn't it?
I think I've got it.
I think they're side by side, aren't they? You shoot one or two?
I shot two.
Two, yeah. That was a bit risky.
Was living on the edge there.
Thrill seeker Jimmy.
Well, let's check it out. I think I've got the 3 sight settings now. I was just saying I could set up a little group 1 course.
In your backyard.
In your backyard.
Yeah.
They're both about the same. I might redo that, see what's going on. They're both on the high
I
side.
could set a mini field course up across the road from my place in the bush.
That'd be good. We've got a few 3D targets for you and we'll make a 3D course out of Gary's.
Half a dozen targets and just do 3 rounds or something.
Just from 3 different spots into the same target. I was looking up, you can get some cheap 3D targets on eBay too.
Yeah.
Like you can get a big ball for like $100.
Yeah, I have seen them. I've noticed them. Yeah. You change your rear weights on that one. We've made them up specifically for that bow. Your rear stabiliser.
No, that's how it's always been.
I thought you took the stabilisers off your.
No, these are the stabilisers for the Evolve.
Well, that's a good way to do it anyway. Probably different weights in them anyway. You don't want to be changing weights all the time on what you're using.
Well, that's what I thought. Yeah. I want to just get a shorter one for this. I wouldn't mind one about that big.
Yeah, we can always drop a lot more weight to the front to give you a similar balance.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Well, it's still a bit front heavy, so I thought if I bring it back to here, it might make it the same weight, but balance it out.
Balance it out a bit better. Yeah. I've still been playing with weights on my bow, changing balances and.
Maybe I've got another 15. Maybe I should put this on the front. Have 15 and 15.
Yeah, that might work. You know, you try it.
What's been happening? What are they saying?
They're telling me to shoot the dog.
Still a fraction high. This is right on 20 metres now. So I can't, it wigs me out. I don't know whether to move it up or down this close either, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the closer you are, the more you move it to make a difference too.
That's a bit lower. See if I can get them right in between those two.
Who's talking there? Got a few on?
I mean, it's on there. It says up the top.
Yeah, I can't see it, can't read it.
21 people watching.
21.
Loaded.
Cool.
Hello everybody. Hyot Shooter. Dix Q should use a horizon line to sight marks. Horizontal line. Oh, you think I should be shooting flat to get the levels, to get the thing? Fucking off and shoot that dog, chop. Shoot the window. It's one of your mates, chop. You. What else did I miss? Not about 3 minutes, that's it. All right, I think I've got it now. Let's try and pump an arrow in between these 2 arrows. See if I can. What do you think I could do about this dog? You think I should buy some smackos or something and drop some fucking.
Yeah, but then he'll bark to get you to feed him again.
Oh, yeah.
That's it, yeah.
22.
Yeah.
Oh, and I did.
You did.
Put it right in between the 2 of them.
What I don't understand with barking dogs, the people that own them obviously aren't home. Otherwise, you'd be going and belting them, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And that's probably why they're barking, because there's no one home.
Yeah. Everyone's at work. As soon as they get home, the dog just zips up.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can't go around knocking on the door, say your dog's barking because they're not even home. And then when you go, if they are home, you go and say, look, my dog never barks. I've never seen him bark.
You might need to feed him some laxative or something.
Yeah. Check that out, I smashed it in. So the top one was the first one, bottom one was the second one, third one was the one, and I shot in between. That's what I was going for, to shoot in between. I done it. Ew.
Pretty right.
Alright. So I should probably write these sight settings down,
That's a good idea.
because I always forget them. He just got the gate release, antifreeze in the candy bar. I reckon I should feed it a bit of antifreeze.
You got your string stop a bit right there, Jim. Actually pushing your string up straight.
Is it? Come out a little bit. You see where it was.
Yeah.
Alrighty guys, so let's write this down. God, this wind's shocking. Primal, what's happening? Lancaster, give... oh, you're talking about Chris B. I did see... It's a retard dog because it just runs around barking at the ground. So I stuck my head over the fence a little while ago and it's just running in circles barking at the ground. So it's just a dumb dog. Yeah, I've seen Chris B's got a freebie one. Chris B loves all the freebies, doesn't he? He gets them all. Alright, let's write this down. Evolve. 5 metre setting.
That's a pretty serious book there, Jimmy, with a lot of pages in it.
You like this one? My little pirate book. I call it the pirate book. Reminds me of like a little pirate book.
You know what I do with my sight settings? You've seen what I do. I write my sight settings on a bit of masking tape and put it on the bottom limb. It's okay to write in a book, but if you lose the book...
You're screwed, or you forget the book.
You get the book, you leave it at home, but if you haven't got your bow to shoot, well, you haven't got it, doesn't matter anyway. That's what I've always done, just on a bit of masking tape on my lower limb.
7 was 25, and 8 is 22.
I sort of wish I'd have stayed at home in the lounge room now. It's cold.
It is freezing out here, isn't it?
I didn't have time to put long trousers on, so I just wanted to get here quick.
Just get your face on camera.
Yeah, get on camera. I'm hooked. He's not bad though. He doesn't text me. He doesn't ring me. Doesn't tell me nothing.
Well, I am shocking for that, aren't I?
And the other day, he was talking about his Vegas round with Mr. Buscombe. He didn't tell you who came third, did he?
Oh, I left that one
don't
out.
worry about me. I get third and he doesn't even tell anybody.
I've posted it all over Instagram for you, Gary, don't you worry. If you're on Facebook, you would have seen I gave you a good rap.
But what annoyed me,
I reckon he's lucky.
I dropped 5 points in the last 9 arrows.
And fill him in on the story. What happened?
Oh, I rocked up for the Vegas. I'd been night shift, so I was pretty tired, no pressure. Jimmy was there and Scotty Buscombe was there, and there was probably 4 or 5 other archers that really should have beat me. So I didn't put pressure on myself, and I was shooting really well. And then 3 ends out with 9 arrows to go, I started doing the cardinal sin and I started looking at scores. And I dropped 5 points in the last 9 arrows. And Jimmy only got me by 2 points. And I had a better X count. I was dirty.
He beat me by excess. Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
But talking about scores, the national scores are up for the NFAA, and I did come fourth. Fourth in Australia.
That's awesome. That's great.
I'm pretty stoked about that.
In the indoor-outdoor end.
In the indoor-outdoor, that's right. We shot indoor, in the outdoors, in the wind. It was absolutely...
Yeah, Ellis crumbled for coach there. I did. I did what I tell everybody else not to do, and I couldn't believe it. I got excited.
Oh, funny. All right, so what we'll do now, let's before we like end the video or get out of here or whatever, I'm going to shoot. We'll reshoot it and see if I can shoot a score. What do you reckon, Gary? Shoot
Sounds like a
3
plan.
different distances. Now
Yep.
we've got the sight settings. I should write it down because I've forgotten it already.
Feel like you forget to call me.
I need me book now. I've dead set forgotten the 5 minutes.
Oh, I didn't tell you what happened to Greg. Greg shot, he won these division and overall open highest score in a field a couple of weekends ago. Then he went down for the Illawarra, shot a club record down there on the Saturday, and it was too crook to turn up on Sunday. He was sick in bed on Sunday, so he couldn't finish both rounds.
Oh, and he would have won.
He would have won it, yeah. He's going great.
Yeah, and we've got to get him back out in
Yeah.
3D.
I might be getting with him tomorrow to do a bit of practice field.
Oh, right. Where at? Up at...
Up F.A.C.T.
You're going up to F.A.C.T.
That was the plan. Not tomorrow, sorry, Wednesday morning. That's the plan, depending on the weather, of course.
I might try and come up with you.
Yeah, well, Barry's coming too. So we'll see what happens. Because he's got a lot of field events coming up, so that's what he's concentrating on at the moment.
Yeah, right.
Shoot field, yeah. But he's going really good. Going real good.
Alright, let's move down to the 5 metre, see if I can pump it in there. 5.6 metres. Should shoot unknown distance. That's the next thing. Once we get all the sight settings in, I'll be right. How cold is it, guys? What do you reckon?
Oh, unknown distances, man, that sucks. That really.
What do you reckon the temperature is though, Gary?
Oh, I reckon it's probably only 11, 12 at the most.
11 or 12 degrees?
I don't know.
That's what they're asking.
Wind chill factor though. It's pretty
cold.
cool. Yeah, pretty cool.
My nose is running. Every time it gets real cold, my nose runs, so that's how I know it's really cold. Ricardo, how are you, buddy? Alright, here we go. 5.6. Let's see if I can pump it. But this close, you really should be nailing it though, shouldn't you? You know what I mean? You can't miss at this distance.
I always do.
That's in there.
That's right in the peanut in that one. That's one dead bunny.
Alright. Let's go survey that. Whoa. Oh, there goes the camera stand. Lucky Gary's here to catch things. Knocking shit over everywhere. Ricardos, you missed. If you miss, you might as well sell.
You can't get much closer to the centre than that
that Barney boat. Big T! Looks like it's cold as. Looks like it's cold as the mother-in-law's kiss there. Ah, you're a character. Look at that, that's peanutted. So we got the 5 metre distance now. You couldn't get that much more in the centre. So let's move back to 7 and test that one. You like me get bunny print out, Gary?
Like you make that one,
Yeah, I got it from somewhere and then I just been photocopying it. Okay, 7 metres, let's try it out.
You got that head happening good, it's really good.
It's looking a lot better.
No, it's good when you break something, you keep it out.
Stop it from coming back.
That makes you feel.
Yeah, well, that's right, yeah, because I couldn't work out what was going wrong with the bloody, why I felt so uncomfortable. I was just like...
Well, it creates other problems with your ankle, like I said.
Yeah,
it
that's
changes
it,
your jaw position
and then
everything.
my elbow and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all coming back into
One
the thing.
simple little thing can create 3 or 4 other problems. Looks good.
Gary's cold. Why are you wearing shorts?
Yeah, I know. Well, I saw Jimi live, and I just dropped everything and ran. I didn't. I did. Yeah, I know. I'm wearing shorts. I'm stupid. I'm a shorts guy. I don't wear long trousers very often, only when I'm at work. But yeah, no, I just didn't think. Dropped everything, came out, and I went, oh crap, it's cold.
Come running.
I come running. Yeah, I'm going to start camping out the front in my car.
That's 27.
Showing me sexy ass legs. Oh, I don't know about that.
Alright.
I used to be alright when I was doing a lot of cycling, not so much now.
Let's try the 7 metre, see how we go. 20, 25. Shots are a must. That's right, Oblex. You got to get them in at the 25 to 35 metre, don't you?
Yeah. See, I got some support for the shorts. No long pants.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, some long shorts as well. Long pants. You like this though, Gary? Look, I got shoes
You got
on
shoes
for you,
on,
Gary.
Jimmy. Excellent, even though they're only skate shoes. At least they're shoes.
That's it, but they're a nice flat
But they're only
sole.
on because it's cold.
Gary knows me too well. I only got the shoes on because it's freezing. Right, setting set.
What's your pigeon toes? Yeah.
Oh, another peanut.
Well, he's on there with us.
Sight settings are on,
settings
but
are
I
good.
wrote the wrong sight setting down.
Well, you better correct it before we go any further.
That's right. I was meant to write down 27, but I wrote 25. Skate shoes are good for shooting flat, stable platform. There we go, Oblex.
Any shoes are better than thongs. That's the way I look at it. And as long as you wear the same ones each time, if you can. I find that very important too.
Well, I noticed that with running shoes. Running shoes are so different, aren't they? From sole to sole, you know, high heel, low heel. That's what I liked about the skate shoes. They're just dead flat all the time. All right, let's check
Thongs are
that
for
one.
women. No, I like my thongs too. I must.
No, because they're American.
Oh, of course. Flip-flops.
What do you call them? Flip-flops?
Flip-flops, yeah.
Flip-flops.
They think I'm wearing a G-string or something.
Oh, just scraped it in on the high side, but I'm in there. That's 2 scoring A-rings. And what if you're in New Zealand? What do you call them? Jandals. If you're in oh, thanks, yeah, I forgot again. A jandal.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah, so if you're in New Zealand, we're talking about jandals.
I've never heard that.
Funny, eh?
I work with a few Kiwis too, and they've never mentioned that.
Ask them next time you see it. Yeah, next time.
Something else to bag him about.
Yeah, the jandals. Get your jandals out. All right, let's try 8.4, 8.6.
I think it's getting colder.
It is. It's freezing. This wind's getting worse as well. Bloody hell, you can't wear flip-flops when you're shooting. It's against all kinds of laws.
Oh dear.
I always wear flip-flops, Rick. Whenever I'm practicing, I always wear flip-flops. I'm preparing for deer season. Oh, I wish I was. Would you rate... Oh, hang on. Would you hate what 11 degrees feels like? They're probably talking 11 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, they are, yeah. So I was going to say Celsius. They're all deer hunting over there. I've actually been communicating with Marty on Discord, helping him with his technique, and he's out shooting elk at the moment.
Oh, really? Because it's elk season.
He sent me a thing the other day to say, yeah, I'm out shooting elk. I'll be back and I'll talk to you about it.
Oh, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Imagine, have you seen the size of some of those things? They're just massive, them elk.
You wouldn't want to wing them and make them angry, like
and then come
running at you.
I seen a video on Facebook the other day. There's this Chinese man, there's an elk just feeding on the ground, like the antlers are massive. These Chinaman's come up like this and the thing flares up and it starts trying to go. He's like, no, I was so lucky he didn't get killed. It was a funny video.
We have a similar situation in Australia with feral pigs. I used to do a fair bit of hunting, and if you don't get them right, they can be very nasty.
Coming after you?
Absolutely.
Well, that's what the crazy thing about bow hunting, a bloody thing. They say you've got to shoot it and then stay super still. So if it charges at you, you think it's a tree, and they'll just run around you. Whereas if you move or go like that, they'll just charge straight into you.
The only thing worse in Australian bush than a big boar coming at you is a sow with half a dozen suckers around it. They're nasty when they defend their bubs. Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh, they go crazy. Wow. And they're big. The sows can be bigger than the boars.
Can they?
Yeah.
Oh, because they're feeding the milk and all that. Yeah, right.
Some of them are massive.
I'd love to go pig hunting. I wish there'd be some good hunting areas around here, but I'm not a fan of travelling, so I don't really want to travel 6 hours to go hunting. October 15th in Ontario, 3rd of October in PA, 15th of September for Wisconsin. Oh, it's all different. Do you know it's deer season every day of the year in Australia? We can go hunting deer whenever you want. There's only the, what do they call it though, the rut. They call it a rut once a year, and you can call them in then when they're all breeding or something. You can call them in during the rut. But yeah, we can shoot deer all year round.
And Indian minor birds all year round.
Indian minor birds all year round in your backyard whenever you want. Primal says he's coming over. Yep, it's deer, it's hunting season all year.
Yeah, we don't. I think they restrictions on duck hunting. I think they have seasons for duck hunting over here, but everything else, yeah, nothing much at all. Not that I'm aware of. If there was anything, I never paid any attention to it. No, I think duck's the only thing we've got restrictions on over here as far as seasons.
That makes sense.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so 22 should be the sight setting for this one. I'm pretty good on the left and right, so not getting much left and right damage on the target, am I? Oh yeah, I think I've got the sight settings down. Let's see, if I just got these like perfect, it'd make the score heaps. Major difference on the score, wouldn't it?
I still find the biggest problem with 3D is actually seeing the sighting ring.
Where to shoot it, yeah, that's the hardest bit.
That's the part that I'm still sort of trying to work out. Oh, that's right.
What about kangaroos and koalas? You're not allowed to shoot any Australian natives in Australia. You're not allowed to hunt.
I used to shoot kangaroos, but I haven't for 15, 20 years. They're just too big. They just sit there and look at you.
They're a bit easy, yeah. They
and
don't run
when
away.
I did shoot them, I didn't shoot them unless they were further than 300 metres. So, but they just sit and look at you. I can't do it.
You can hunt them if you own a property and they're wrecking your livestock or whatever, because they run through your fences. Kangaroos will just run straight through a fence, especially if there's like 50 of them or something. They Gary, the whole swarm will just hit the fence and just push it over and keep running.
The pigs that do the most damage out there. They do the same thing.
So that's the only way you can hunt roos, is if you're on a property and they're stuffing your property up.
Yeah.
Tastes like chicken, Ricardo says. No, it tastes like
it's a bit like venison.
Yeah, it's a real gamey type meat.
Certain parts of the roo are actually not too bad to eat at all, but other parts are pretty ordinary.
Yeah, right.
The two straps down the middle of the back.
That's it. They're the only bit you really eat.
They're pretty good. But
the legs, that'd be solid muscle with all the jumping, wouldn't it?
The rest of it's pretty ordinary.
Always done better on 3D from a tree.
3D from a tree.
Which is more angle. Well, there you go. I've never shot from a tree stand. Oh, there is a tree stand at F.A.C.T.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So have you been up there?
No, a long time ago. I haven't been up there.
Yeah, well, you'll love it when you get up to F.A.C.T. because there is a tree stand at F.A.C.T. and you've got to shoot from one of the things for the target coming down. Well, it's a good one. It's like it's a.
I think I saw a photo.
It's a stand. Yeah. You just walk up the stand, but it's a high one. You shoot down on it.
Yeah.
Climb your tree, Jimmy. Trick shots. B temps in. Strap it in there. All right, let's have a look at this one because I pumped another peanut. Look at that. So we've got the 5, 7, and 8.5 metre setting. So that's pretty good. How long we've been going for? About an hour. It's getting a bit cold. I think we might call it a day, Gary. What do you think? All right, guys. So that's going to be it today. I might be back out tomorrow. You might see Gary again tomorrow.
Oh, if I get here in time.
I'll try and remember to message him before I start and give him a chance to get here.
Give you a chance to get here. Haven't got Samuel White online, have we?
No, I haven't seen Sam
today. The other day, man. His stuff's worth watching.
Oh, it's crazy how good his reviews are getting.
The professionalism of the videos, you got to lift your game, mate. I'll tell you.
That's my thing. Unprofessional. Just an idiot.
Yeah. But he's so knowledgeable for a young fella too. Like,
he is, isn't he?
It's really good.
Hang on, what? Give Gary a head start on the cops this time. Just before you got here, the cops were going rank and everyone's saying, Gary's on the run from the cops trying to get here too quick. Oh, funny.
Instead of a hat, bring your OK bow.
Yeah, we'll have a shoot tomorrow, maybe.
I've got a couple of rookie errors to tell you guys about that I've made too. It's
funny. Tell us now before we go then. Come on.
It's a bit easier to show, but I use a Spigarelli drop-away rest, and they've got like a threaded ball that you twist, or threaded sleeve that you twist left or right for your centre shot, right? So every time, so what I've done, I've made some changes, but I didn't do the locking bowl up far enough. So I'm over in the bush shooting, and I'm pushing left. I think, what's going on? I'm not touching anything. It's me. No matter how hard I tried, it was left. I'm winding windage. I'm going, what's going on? And then I looked at the window of my bow, and I could visually see my rest was off centre. And idiot, what I'd done, because I didn't do it up, every time the rest sprung down, it twisted the centre shot a bit more left, and it kept, every time I shot an arrow, it was winding it further left. So that was just I'm shooting my credibility down here telling you these sort of things. But
that's it. That's what makes you real.
But I got to laugh. It's all funny. There's a few other ones too. I'll bring them up because I laugh at myself. So you guys might as well be laughing as well. It's all fun.
That would be a good one. He wants to see a shoot-off between Jimmy, Greg and Gary at the range. We've got to try and get Greg back into it.
We haven't done that for ages.
Oh, aren't you going up to Wednesday? You're going up. Well, we can try and organise...
Erina though, can we?
No, we can go up to Moon Terror.
We'll go to Moon Terror. Yeah, we've got to do something like that. That'll be fun.
We'll get Greg back on. Gary will try and get Greg into it on Friday. On Wednesday. Try and G him up a bit to get out.
I've been shooting pretty good, so I wouldn't mind. I'd back myself.
You're allowed again? No, I'm not allowed back there, bro. I'm banned for life at Erina. Erina's gone.
I might be in the bad books now too.
Because he's back on video. They're watching, don't you worry. Erina are watching, and you're all a bunch of fuckwits. So if you're watching that, all right, guys. So make sure you hit the like button for us. Hit the subscribe button. Hit all the buttons. I'll try and get back out tomorrow. Doesn't have to be live. Oh yeah, we can do it. Yeah, we can do it at the thing.
Yeah,
we'll work it out.
We won't do it live. We'll do it recorded, I think.
Just stick Greg's finger in the electric socket, get his ass into gear.
He's been really crook. He was real quick the other day when I rang him.
Oh, yeah. Fingers crossed he's feeling a bit better. All right, guys, so hit the like button for me. Hit the subscribe button. Hit all the buttons. I'll see you soon in the next one.
Later.